Welcome to the Empty Minds podcast. This is episode 71, probably.
Yeah, you know what? 71. Who would have thought us, after all these years?
That's right.
Us, 71 episodes of the Empty Minds.
So we 71. Have some good news, some interesting news, and we'll start with some sad news.
You made it sound like we also had bad news.
Yeah. No, we also got bad news.
Trump
what are you
won.
talking about?
Donald Trump won, man. That's the best news of it.
I was going to say that Candyman,
that's not good news.
Yeah, I was going to say there's bad news as well. But yeah, so we got a variety of news. Make sure you subscribe to Many Minds. We're going to get a lot of content out there. Make sure you subscribe and like to the channel as well. This one
Your
right
number
here.
one spot for news.
Exactly. We're bringing it.
Every week we show up and we give 110%, and that's more than you can say that for than the government.
I'll cut to Force's camera. It's not there.
Yeah. He's trying, okay? He's giving everything.
Yeah, so we all had, I guess we should get this out of the way. We all had some crazy predictions, wild predictions last week about who would win the election. I know it's very heated out there. It's very divided.
I mean,
I thought, I'll just say it. I thought that Kamala would win based on the Avengers, speaking for her. And then we got Harrison Ford. We got Ant-Man, Yeah. But hey, surprise, surprise. Yeah. So the celebrities didn't matter in the end. Taylor Swift.
No, I knew Trump wasn't going to win. But what made me believe he was going to win even more was when Joe Rogan said he's on his side or he's voting for him.
Yeah, Joe Rogan did give his endorsement.
So when that happened, I was like, okay, he won.
For some reason, Joe Rogan is the catalyst for anybody with testosterone. Really, just anybody who has testosterone, they're like full on Joe Rogan. And I don't know how much.
You're saying he gets them going.
No.
He's the catalyst for them with testosterone.
Well, yeah.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, if Joe Rogan says something, anybody with testosterone is going to be like, yeah, Joe Rogan, so it's like, he said it.
I'm not an avid Joe Rogan watcher, but I do watch the occasional clips.
I've been watching for almost 10 years.
And honestly, I think it was a big miss for Kamala to not show up on his podcast. I think that would have helped it, definitely.
There was a lot of mismanagement of these campaigns. Yes. I will say that. A lot of mismanagement. I can't believe the absolute gong show it was leading up to the election.
Oh my God.
There was that one day where we had 3 clips where fucking Trump's throating a microphone. Tim Walz is calling Elon Musk he's calling him gay. He's calling him. He said that gay guy. What's up with that? And then you had Biden talking about smacking him on the ass.
So weird. Also, I love the meme that Joe Biden was voted for Trump.
Oh, is he still happy?
He's like,
he's still happy
them for booting me out.
We'll see how it goes. Hope for the best. You never know with anybody. You never know whoever takes office how this stuff's going to go. I never noticed that much of a change, but we're going to see.
So this guy's been president before. There's no need to panic.
Nothing happened either.
There's a lot of media pushing the idea that we're going to become an authoritarian government where we're a dictator. And that's not going to happen. This guy was president of America before. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, and nothing happened.
Everybody hold hands, right? Oh, no. But calm down, people.
Did you open your mouth when everybody hold hands?
Nothing happened during his first term. People said what happened. People are worrying about stuff.
Everybody, open your mouth. Come on. What? Unity. Sorry, what was that?
People panicked about Trump, running first time. Nothing happened.
Politics. We just had to finish that off because we kind of talked about it for a good deal in the last week. But we got some good news. I got no topics. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
We got more good news.
So yeah, there's actually a big Disney event happening in Brazil right now. It's like their D23 situation. And I know nobody here has seen Andor, but I like it a lot. Season 2 has been announced. April 22nd is coming out.
I will say the guy who plays Andor, good looking guy. He looks like a lead. He looks like the Mark Hamill kind of that kind of lead for Star Wars.
He looked like he'd be he looks like a little bit of a, that guy. Orlando Bloom a little bit, like his brother or something.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, okay. They've got the same. He
would be like a leading role in a Troy movie or something, a sequel.
Okay, I see that. He does. He looks like a definite lead in a Star Wars.
Also released one of the best trailers for Captain America: Brave New World I've ever seen. at least fully. I mean, compared to their trailers.
I never seen it.
That looks like
good.
my hair.
That looks.
That
It's a
Harrison Ford?
very cool Hulk, and I think the fight scenes are going to make this movie.
Is it Harrison Ford?
Yeah, it's Harrison Ford.
That's Harrison Ford's hair.
That's badass.
Harrison Ford. Get it?
Yeah, he's
He's
the
the jokes,
mustache.
people. He's got Shadow the Hedgehog eyes. You see that?
Fuck.
Yeah, he's got those red eyes, those Mako eyes.
What a treat. So sweet. Oh, look
this.
how hot
Fuck.
he is.
It's like finally we're getting a Hulk that smashes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to say, look how hot that is.
Oh, yeah. That's just. So
And then you put that picture of Thanos in his ass again.
Thanos and
There's a Hulk that smashes, baby.
yeah. So will I see the movie? Probably not, but I'd probably catch it on Disney Plus.
Look at those rippling abs. Just take it.
rippling. But do they show a story? Do they tell a story?
You made it sound like, can the abs carry?
Yeah. Can those abs carry this movie? Maybe.
Wow.
Or is it just a story?
When's this coming out?
I really
It's
hope
coming
that
out
there's
in
an
February of next year.
I really hope that there's an explanation that it's like just like I would love that it's like they give a world explanation that like everybody wears the specific kind of pants just in case anybody hulks out. You know what I mean?
It's a good. Actually, that's a great point because. Okay, so spoiler alert. We doing spoilers for a sec. This might not be true. He does not become the Hulk intentionally. Somebody does it to him, and he's completely unaware. So this guy's giving a speech at a podium, and then hulks out. So my question is, how does he retaining his pants?
Exactly.
Shouldn't he have no pants?
I like to think in my own world headcanon that the world just wears Hulk-proof pants just in case. Like there's just.
What if we have it all wrong? What if pants can really expand? Have we ever expanded our pants before?
Well, Christian,
How do we know?
I felt some pressure.
No, Christian, how do you explain Vegeta turning Azaro into Saiyan armor?
You made that sound like that's real life.
It's true.
But I know actually what am I saying? He actually explained it. He said his armor.
Yeah, he does.
He said
actually,
his armor expands to almost any size. That's what he said.
That is
These
true.
are all really sexual driven.
So Hulk is a Saiyan, is what we're saying, basically.
He is. Look
So
at
what do
him.
we think about this poster?
I think that he would be as flat as a pancake.
How is
He has no
Captain America
superhero.
stopping it?
Do you think the same guy who shot him with Red Hulk serum that he's going to shoot him with super serum? Because that's the only way he can withstand that punch.
I don't even know if he gets super strength in this movie, but he really should. I don't know where the sparks are coming from.
I like the poster, but I don't like the name Brave New World.
Brave New World.
I don't like that name. It sounds like a TV show.
Oh yeah.
I get that.
It's I don't like honestly. I'm still trying to get over the weird pairing of the Hulk versus Captain America. But hey, Red Hulk looks cool. I'll give them that.
They also have to change. Like all Hulk's enemies are just a different version of Hulk.
That's true.
Gray Hulk, Red Hulk, Abomination is just big, ugly Green Hulk, lesser Green Hulk.
It's very true.
And Anthony Mackie really lucked out.
Speaking of Hulk,
I just saw on the floor.
we got
That looks like
Brandon
that
spotted
looks
the
like
Grey
Solomon
Hulk.
Grundy.
This is Gray Hulk here.
Is
So-
it? Or is that Solomon Grundy?
No, that's. I think Grey Hulk looked like that in the comics. He looked like Solomon Grundy with the hair down. So this is a long trailer, so I don't. I'll kind of have play in the background here, but
Damn, you see that?
look at that. Ooh, they're still doing the nanotech helmet. Come on,
Oh,
ass. But everything else seems okay. Oh yeah, he's gonna have a sidekick, the other Falcon.
Every Captain America needs a Falcon.
I think the action will be.
Wouldn't it make more sense if he was like the Eagle?
Oh yeah, I know, right? That would have been an upgrade that made sense.
Did you say I'm
Oh,
horny?
here it is. Check this out. So we see here the Hulk, or Harrison Ford, basically transforming into the Hulk, and he's like, he feels pretty confident about
Well,
it.
I was gonna say he had like a.
He's like,
fuck yeah.
fuck. So I think this pisses him off enough, where he's like, "Do you want me?" And the Hulk kind of
Whoa.
like, there. Look at him. Look at this fucking shit. That gives me Green Hulk energy, Green Hulk vibes.
The only thing was that sometimes the background looked iffy, like they were really standing in front of a green screen there.
Yeah.
February. Also, you want to go on a date with me?
Also, I talk throughout this because
It's
I
all red
noticed the
Valentine's
audio
Day.
is not being captured from a browser, so we got to kind of like narrate what's going on.
Oh yeah, because there's one part where that girl really sounded like she was saying like I'm horny.
hey,
Just making
hey,
up
it's Valentine's Day. Red Hulk Valentine's Day, right? Red Hulk.
Everybody do the heart.
Probably on purpose. No, I'll do it because Deadpool.
Open your
does
mouths.
it. Deadpool does it.
What
there's
is
also-
that? You're doing you were just like this.
circle.
A big circle.
I'm doing it.
You got to do it like this.
I'm doing it.
That's a heart.
All right.
It's just a circle.
I never saw this. I'll skip through it quick. It's a Thunderbolts trailer. I don't know who's really interested. I think they're going to do.
How dare you? It's the one time my name is included in a Marvel property.
Oh, that's true.
Your name hasn't, or has it?
No, it just doesn't look.
You guys do not have superhero names.
It doesn't look.
Sorry. Well, actually, you do.
No, I do.
There's no standout scene.
No, Brandon sounds because Brandon actually means a hero brave.
Okay, but there's no superhero named Brandon, is there?
Superman, the actor. I don't know.
What do you think? Really? Yeah. Brandon Ruth is a superhero?
No,
he's
Brandon,
not.
Brandon the Brave. It sounds like a superhero name.
Now you're just making shit up, Brandon the Brave.
That reminds me of Game of Thrones as Brandon the Builder.
You do sound like somebody who would have existed as like a soldier. Brandon the.
No, I sound like someone that would have been like
girthy.
That would have been like historic. That would have been historic in like 100 BC or something. I don't know.
Brandon BC.
So I mean, yeah, Marvel news, Star Wars news, whatever is going on right now.
Looking at the new Daredevil costume, I don't know. I really think the other one looked better.
Does this one look softer to you? Was the other one more hard plated, where it was shiny?
It looked more.
I can't remember.
It looked more intimidating.
You know, I'll bring it up.
It looked more intimidating.
Daredevil, Netflix.
You wrote Defair.
Suit. Yeah,
I
trust in Google.
Oh fuck! I thought you wrote sluts.
Oh, you know what? It is shiny. Well, yeah. It's
actually
not as
that's
soft.
like season 3. That's not as good costume.
Oh, really? Season 2?
Actually, not.
Okay, so that
I think
is
season 1.
Because season 1 he was wearing the black suit. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so this is a good image of it, I guess. Or
go up. Look at that. I'm just fucking when we looked at it.
Oh, yeah, we looked very different in this one. Okay, so that compared to this. Oh, you know what? There's like more going on here. Less going on here.
I would have to see this one in action. I haven't got really good stills of it, but from that picture, it does not look as good as the Netflix ones.
Yeah, I share the opinion. Did you ever see Netflix's work?
What opinion?
No, I never
didn't
seen
say
it,
which one.
No, I saw him in some of the Daredevil person. I saw him in some of the movies though.
Oh, okay.
His name is Charlie something, right?
Yeah, Charlie Cox.
Yeah, I saw him in some of the movies, but not the.
I have hope, but I don't know. See, I don't like this art style. This is What If. I've never liked it. What do you guys think?
Nah,
I never liked What If ever.
I never watched What If.
I just don't like the art style.
The show. The art style is odd.
It looks too like those like it's like early 2000s. This is like some kind of comedy animated show. It's no good.
I watched the first season and it's just I don't know.
It's too weird, too goofy, I guess, for me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit too I don't know, it's just not a great storytelling. Like there's not a great consistent story overall. It's just kind of it's more for fun, I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would just say that the art looks like they're too pretentious. They're like, oh, we got to do something new, stylish, you know? And then it's just like, this is what you come out with. But it just looks like a bunch of shiny it's like they just went shiny and shadows.
And last week we also criticized the artwork of the Spider-Man animated show they're making. So they're really not nailing animation there at Disney Plus.
Okay, X-Men 97, pinnacle of superhero animation. I would say, just from what I've been seeing and hearing, because I haven't watched much of the other ones, but it seems like it's better than the original show.
Oh, yeah. Like this show was designed for those that like they knew you grew up with the show and that you're an adult now and that they won't treat you like a kid. So the show is like made for you.
Yeah,
it's very tailored.
It seems like this is like a more adult-oriented version of the 97 show. Now, do we need Spider-Man, the animated series revival?
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I agree.
Because of where they left off and where they could have went.
Because you have Mark Hamill. He's likely willing to be the Hobgoblin again. You probably get the main actor back for Spider-Man. We sound great. I say you do it.
It does feel like just because we left off on such a cliffhanger. Like Mary Jane was missing, and then all of a sudden they showed in 97 that they were back together, and Bo DeMeo explained, like, yes, he did find her. So let's see that.
God, that's true. He did fucking appear in the X-Men show.
So, like, let's explain that. Even if we got, like, you know, because I know that maybe they don't want 2 shows going, so I hope this new Spider-Man fails, so they make
and that X-Men show is great. The fact that they even teased that is amazing.
I was 2 days old when the last time it came out.
We
I was like a little, just like
we're bringing this back.
I just remember the time.
Don't do it.
Where he ran at me with a fact.
Ended.
Huh?
His tour ended.
Ended, right?
No, it was 2 days old.
Yeah, you're 2 days old. Well, that's what I mean. 2 days old.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, you said what?
No.
Yeah, so Spider-Man, 1998, right? So that I think it would be cool. Sorry, we had a little bit of a tangent. And I got fucked up. I think it would be cool if they did like a Netflix special first, and you catches us up, because then you just give us like a nice hour and a half long special about how he found Mary Jane. Give us that tie up and see how well that performs, because it's less dedication than a show.
Was there anything event?
So they showed us a Thunderbolts trailer, which is kind of like whatever. They showed us something, one of the best trailers for Captain America: Brave New World.
I was like mid-conversation. You just cut me off. I was hoping for like opinions. I'm like, I think it'd be cool if they did like a movie instead of a show. So yeah, Brave New World, you fucks.
So yeah, Captain America trailer looks kind of good, but in regards to what you said, I do hope they do something that because yes, the original show ended with my throat is fucking dry as fuck.
Surrounded by drinks.
I know. I want to know how Spider-Man finds Mary Jane.
I know, like, give us a special about it. I think that would be much better than just a season. Give us like a cool special.
She fell into like a different dimension, and then Spider-Man just couldn't find her again. That's how it ended.
Because I find it weird that if they just like if they picked up from where 97 left off with like a new show and it's just like, oh, he found Mary Jane, cool. But I think it would be nice if they gave us like an explanation of that before. So give us like a special and then see how well that performs. And if the audience is there for the Spider-Man 1998 revival of the animated series and we find Mary Jane, make a show. That's my plea to you guys.
Did you guys see what Ridley Scott said to Quinten about him stopping making movies after 10?
I saw there was a lot of stuff about Quinten. Like he said something about Dune recently.
This is being taken out of context a little bit, but Ridley basically said, Ridley basically said, fuck off, make more movies. Who fucking cares? I agree. Why set yourself up for this random 10 movie limit?
Like, it makes it feel like his 10th movie will never come out because he's putting so much pressure on himself.
Didn't he stop making it his 10th movie because he was like, that's not the script?
I think so. I think that's what he's done. Like, he's putting such a big pressure on himself to make this, this is my last movie. It's got to be a culmination of everything that I've ever done in my life, and it's got to be my best work. But it's like, you're probably never going to achieve that.
It would be kind of cool, I think, like, because then you could at least have known what your last movie was going to be. If he has other interests in life, I mean, he's set for life. I'm sure,
I think it would have been better if he just never said it and then stopped at 10. Yeah. Because then the pressure is never on him. Now the world is looking at him to make this big thing, and he's feeling that pressure.
Oh, he should have said it when he was already done.
Yeah.
The movie. Then just be like, this is my last one. Yeah, and people would be like, oh shit, I got to watch this movie.
So,
but now all the fingers all the fingers are on him. All the eyes are on him. Fingers.
It's all the fingers now. So we're a bit late on this news, but Quinten did make comments about Joker 2 and Dune 2, but also Dune 1 as well. So for Joker 2, he said, because he watched it recently, I guess, he said, one of the best performances I've ever seen. Todd Phillips says, fuck you to the movie audiences. He says, fuck you to Hollywood, and says, fuck you to the owners of any stock at DC and Warner Brothers. So he's liking this movie for all the reasons everybody hates it, which is like, the movie says fuck you to the audience and everything you love about Joker 1. And people were quite upset about that. And I agree. Like, he's allowed to have his own opinion, of course, but like,
I get his opinion, because
if I paid money to see this movie in theater, I'd be pissed.
Like, from his perspective, he hates movies like Marvel movies and shit. Yeah. It's just like, so that movie, like, he's probably laughing. It's like, oh, you fucking trolled everybody.
See, and I'm not a, like, Quentin Tarantino has said some shit, especially about Dune recently, where I'm like, what the fuck? But this opinion, I see as a standpoint from an artist. Because Quentin being an artist, and these movies, all these Marvel movies, they are so studio bound, and you have to bend to the will of the studio and conform to a certain spot. So I believe Quentin sees this as a win for artistry, because Todd Phillips just did what he thought and what he did and spoke true to his art. Even though it wasn't what people wanted, he was able to go there and craft his own movie that the studio did not interfere with, and it was his own art. And I can see that, and I can see that as a win for art.
He has always been a rebel, like opposing Hollywood. Like, I'm just thinking about all those interviews where they're like, why are there so much violence in your movies, Quint, or like Tarantino, whatever. And he's, I don't know what's his name. Quinten. And he's like, because it's fun, Sharon, or whatever, right?
What would a nickname be for Quinten?
Clint? I don't know.
Call him
You?
Tintin.
So
no, but
yeah,
one more thing I wanted to chuck in there. Okay, so scared. No, is that I said it was a win for art, and it is a win for art in the.
Are you saying Joker 2 is a win for art?
How dare you? Yes, I'm saying it's a win for art in that the artist was allowed to do what he wanted, and
That's
that is
true.
rarely seen in movies nowadays. But it's also a loss, a big lose for art because the movie did not perform well, and now I'm pretty sure now studios are going to second guess even more.
Yeah,
the director.
Warner Brothers is going to be like,
I don't know if that's true.
no
Because
freedom.
Star Wars, they've always done their own thing now, right? And
That's I mean, Ryan Johnson
in the
certainly
Disney
did.
era,
George Lucas did, not Disney.
Are you sure?
You know what? I feel like
no, because they ignored George Lucas and did their own thing.
Yeah,
Well, but they
There was a
own-
lot of like studio stuff. Well, Star Wars, I think, is the one that's mostly crafted.
the problem
by
with
studios,
Star Wars
honestly.
is they don't know what they're doing.
Because-
There's actually doing another Rey trilogy.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think like checklists for movie studios is fucking ridiculous. Like they have
Yes.
checklists, like you have to have this person, this amount of people, this demographic, blah 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 blah, and that can ruin a movie because one, it doesn't let you cast who you think would be good in the role. Because if so, Mark Hamill would have never been cast in Star Wars.
True. Yeah, I'm
Because,
sure it
like-
wasn't like.
Yeah, he wanted unknown actors.
Exactly, because now nobody's casting unknown actors unless it's like an A24
Yeah,
movie.
Tom
But now
Holland.
even they're casting Hugh
Christopher
Grant.
Nolan just got Tom Holland and Zendaya for his next movie.
Exactly. Okay.
So to finish off, Quinten, one last thing. He made a comment on Dune 2 that I teased. So he said, I quote, "I saw David Lynch's Dune. This is the one that was released in the 80s. A couple times. I don't need to see that story again," Tarantino said about this lack of interest in Villanueva's adaptations. "I don't need to see the spice worms. I don't need to see a movie that says the word spice so dramatically." So that's what Quinten said. Fuck you. So only the Quinten movies. The Dune movies are the recent ones, the remakes are good and worth watching, especially if you saw the 80s one, which are way more cheesy, especially when compared to the more recent ones. So
Yeah, I agree
watch
with
the
this in
movies.
some
Come on,
aspect
Tarantino, please.
because I don't like the idea of reboots so much.
What if it's
like,
okay? What because like there was a Lord of the Rings cartoon released in the 70s. What if that was all you got and you never got
Well,
Peter Jackson's?
I don't think he has like a affinity towards reboots or like a hate towards reboots. I just think it's that he doesn't like Dune. It sounds like I think he doesn't like, which is really weird. This really sounds like he doesn't like hokey fucking space shit, but he was going to direct Star Trek at one point. Remember that?
Yeah, I bring up these comments because everybody reacted very negatively towards Tarantino here.
Yeah, I don't know. This just seems like he doesn't like Dune, which at that point, I think he's allowed.
Okay, wait. It's one after another of this remake and that remake. People ask, have you seen Dune? Have you seen Ripley? Have you seen Shogun? And I'm like, no. There's 6 or 7 Ripley books. If you do one again, why are you doing the same? So he's sick of stories being adapted in various ways, TV shows, movies, or remakes. I didn't know he said other stuff.
See,
I just looked down.
I do understand that though, because like, okay, so Lord of the Rings, like they've never made a retelling of the movie, and so if they did that, I would hate it. I'd be open to it, but I'd probably. And then if it was the 3rd or 4th time doing that, then I'd be like, what the fuck? I don't need to see it again.
But you just made a better thing for Dune. It's only the 2nd time they've done this. You just said after the 2nd time, I'd be like, whatever.
Well, that's what I mean. So the 2nd time, like maybe it's better than the original ones that came out. I'm sure.
I know, but this is even more. I feel like this is a stupid take, honestly, from Quinten, just because this is a lot more accurate and probably what David Lynch would have loved to do at the time because of special effects and how accurate they could make it.
So this is a better, like Tolkien's vision, I feel like is better told in Peter Jackson's trilogy than it was in prior ones.
I know. Wait, Peter Jackson?
Yeah, his trilogy.
Oh, yeah. I really think like if they remade Lord of the Rings, they can make it so much better now. Like those movies sucked.
They got closer to
You're
it.
trying to trigger us.
Sorry,
I was gonna ask.
that was just all the.
I was gonna ask though, are the astronauts still in space?
We'll get to that. Just give us a little bit. Episode 71. We're getting to the astronauts.
Sure?
Don't worry. We're always getting to the astronauts.
Tarantino was the kind of guy that would watch James Bond in like the 60s or 50s once and then be like, I don't want to see the story ever again, and miss like all the other James Bonds.
Son of a bitch. I was really hoping for a big reaction from him to call me like a son of a bitch in outrage, but he just laid on his back and took it.
I'm all for more Lord of the Rings.
See, I also get the James Bond argument too, though. I also think
what about Pierce Jackson?
I think
Pierce Brosnan.
Wait, why are you laughing at Peter?
I
Jackson
think if you're a fan of those movies, you'll always like them. But if they're not there, like, or you don't care about them as much, you're not going to give a shit. So he just doesn't care about these movies.
I really feel like Tarantino doesn't watch movies.
Yeah,
in general.
I don't care.
Oh, I got more.
I don't care like a character like James Bond. It really, because it was books.
That would be funny if the next quote, I watch all movies.
I know, right? I got more quotes.
They just keep updating the story as we talk. Updated 2 seconds ago. No, I was gonna say James Bond and characters like that, because they're book characters. Like if it was the Hardy Boys, let's say the Hardy Boys had like a big thing, I would not care over the years how many times they adapt that, as long as it's different stories. Because with those things, it's always been different books, and it feels like a different book every movie. So it doesn't matter who's in it. It's just like, it feels like, tell these different stories. Just like Sherlock Holmes. I could probably never get tired of Sherlock Holmes as long as they're telling new and compelling stories.
Yeah, like I like Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes. I like the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock Holmes TV show. The first couple episodes is good.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's a good example too. That's a thing that I watched a long time ago. It was good. I don't need to a new one.
Like maybe
so
I'll share.
Get what he's saying. But that's what I mean. I don't care for that though, and that's just going to piss off Sherlock Holmes fans. So if you're a fan of that,
the big Sherlock Holmes fan base. No, but I don't know. I just feel like as long as there's a new compelling story, go for it. Just if they're rehashing the same thing, no. A remake, whatever. But as long as they're like, just like cast somebody else and tell a completely different story, because that feels like a new book or a new chapter in the story, as opposed to like, here's the book again. Here's us killing Uncle Ben again. Here's us killing Uncle Ben. Fuck Uncle Ben. He sucks.
Yeah, and it's like slasher movies. Jason, Friday the 13th had like 12 movies.
I wonder what I wonder his thoughts would be on Friday the 13th.
Really went hard on
Yeah.
No, if he watched Friday the 13th series.
I think my answer was yeah. Well, yeah, no, he would.
No,
like we would only have like one Friday the 13th movie. Quinten was in
Which
charge.
one
of
would he
Hollywood.
choose? You think though? Out of all of them,
That's the thing is like they're
I
so
don't think you'd watch
varied.
any of them.
Is it going to be the one where Jason's becomes a heart or a heartworm, or is the one where there's a telekinetic girl or whatever like messing with him?
I think
like, which
Quentin
one?
has said that he liked one of those.
Space.
I can't remember. So we could look it up.
see,
It's true.
Look it up. So
Yeah.
I wanted to go back in time here. We're talking about time. We're talking about movies. We're talking about old things. But isn't it weird? Okay, there was a time in the PS1 stage of video games, where people thought memory cards wouldn't catch on. Game studios actually thought like people are not going to pay extra to save their game. So that's why in early PS1 games, they had passwords.
oh wow,
Yes.
So like you could just pick up where you left off and punch in a password, which was honestly really cool. Actually, very, very.
Zombies at My Neighbors had password system for saving your file.
That's
41 levels, very difficult game. You got to save your progress.
Yeah, but on
and you get
Nintendo,
passwords.
could you save?
not Super Nintendo, which was
Super
91.
Nintendo.
No,
Maybe,
that's what
at least not this game. You can't save. It was probably an arcade game.
But that's the thing with PlayStation 1. There was memory cards that you could punch in, and like on the original Crash, you could have a password that you could punch in to get to a certain point. It was like a checkpoint, which it wouldn't save any of your like the save was better because it saved like your lives and your progress and stuff like that. But the password would get you to the same spot with like a set amount of lives, which is really cool when you think about it. Like that was their little workaround, but it's also really strange to think that they thought saving wouldn't be
actual save file. Yeah. I think once story games came around, you had to save your progress. You don't want to replay the same area of just the story over and over. I'm glad they're not doing the password system anymore. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Well, that's why I hate Black Ops 6. I think that it's stupid that when you're doing a round-based zombies that you can save, like play later. To me, I feel that it shouldn't count.
Oh, yes.
Like just stop at round 30. Like, I'll play later.
Yeah, I don't like the idea that
40, like,
you could take a break.
That was never part of it.
That was a big, that was a big
It's an endurance
Well,
test.
yeah, it can be an endurance thing, but at the end of the day, just don't do it for you guys or the other people can save. Like, I don't know. It would be nice to like, also like if your game fucked up, like it happened multiple times when you're like on round 28, 29, and then your game just destroys or you lose connection.
Always
to
when
be able
somebody
to go
quit.
back into that game.
Like whenever someone quit the game and they're the host, it's like
I know.
all messed up.
It's part of the experience. It's like Xbox Live chat. You need that person like swearing at you.
I think the farthest we ever got was round something or 50.
No, I got the round 62 on solo.
Holy, what is that?
Brag.
but what is that though? Like Black Ops 4?
Black Ops 3.
3? Okay, yeah, we did it on Black Ops 3. I think Revelation.
I got 62 twice. But
There was some heartbreaking moments I remember where it was like I was like we're waiting for a crawler because the rounds fucking take forever now, and I got to fucking piss when I'm doing a piss dance sitting here. I'm just, and then all of a sudden, it's time to piss. So I'm like, okay, watch the crawler. And then it's like I go for a piss, and this is like a movie theater piss, so it like takes like a minute or two, and I come back, game over.
Yeah,
no. You've had that? Like it's like somebody killed the crawler, next thing you know, all hell went loose, and you were the one carrying the team, so everything fucking fucks up.
Our most recent heartbreak was doing the Easter egg in Black Ops 4. One of our games quit out during the final boss of the Easter egg.
Yeah,
did we beat Titanic?
Yours.
Hey, did we beat Titanic? We beat it, right? We nailed it.
Yes,
Titanic?
We did beat it.
Okay, we
us three. Were you there?
Yeah, this was like a year later. We did that. Like we did that Easter egg this year.
Just exclude him. Really didn't think you were there.
You know, what you do.
Was I there?
I don't know if you were.
I don't think you were.
I think you walked in when we did it. And you're like, oh, that was hard.
No, I think what happened was this is the time we were playing. We were attempting it. I think that the day before I was there, and we got the final boss, didn't do it. The next day, I think you three did it.
Oh yeah.
Wait, but we did this like years later. Well, not years, but like months later. Because we died. We all tried. Then we died the way that you did, where we got kicked, and then we didn't do this till like months later.
Forest Connection. March last year went out, and then this August we beat it.
We'd have to check if you got the trophy. It's so weird that nobody can remember you being there or not.
Yeah, like I
don't think
I remember when we played this summer doing the Easter egg. I just don't remember if I was there during that. I remember knowing when you guys did it. I just don't know if I was watching on stream then.
Really?
Now, I want us to all rejoice. I would love if we could just take hands and just fucking bask in how awesome this is. But okay, PS5 Pro, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're still available. Tons of scalpers bought these things. Now they have to sell them at a loss. They have to sell them at a loss because they're still readily available. They fucked up. They bought these things at a stupid price, though nobody wants to buy these things off an eBay scalper because they can buy them from the retailer, and they fucking lost. Fuck you guys.
The fact that I could never get a PS5 by waiting in line at like an online line at whatever website. Best Buy,
well, you could have. We did.
Oh,
I tried. No. They boot you out because it's all out of stock. And it's all because of these fucking bots these scalpers have. And it's ridiculous. So fuck these people. And I'm glad they're getting their comeuppance.
Right? Fuck them. They lost money because they're fucking scummy bitch idiots.
Exactly. Yeah. The graphics are barely that improved.
Like buying shit to like sell it at a higher price.
Holy fuck. You're the merchant from Resident Evil.
The what?
I'll buy it at a higher price.
What are you
I don't want to spend my shit out anymore.
What are you selling?
Buying things and selling them at a higher price.
Also, I'll kind of fast. Taro Quino, whatever his name is. He was supposed to, he was maybe supposed to direct Friday 13 reboot in 2005.
Oh really?
Who?
I never knew that.
Quinten Tarantino?
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Oh,
damn, that would have been.
That's
crazy.
just a cool fact to throw out there.
I would have loved his take on it and see what because he's creative.
There would have been.
I love him. So I'm going to blast through some upcoming movies that were announced recently. Wonka 2. Who's seen Wonka 1?
You did.
I did.
Nobody else see it?
No, I never did.
I did.
You saw Wonka? What'd you think? I liked it. I watched it in a unique way. See, just no clothes. No, I watched it with my VR headset. No clothes. Wonka 1. I watched it in a fake theater in VR, and it was pretty fun.
See, this is the Tarantino argument. I watched it and I was like, what was the point of doing this movie? Like I like the Johnny Depp one the best. That's my favorite one. I know the original. There is definitely things about it in terms of story that it's like it is. I would agree it is a better movie. I just prefer the one, probably nostalgia. But like I watched both of them. They both still hold up today. I don't get the point of making this one. I know it's like a prequel.
This is like a prequel to everything. So I guess there's more information.
I think Quinten and Forrest, they just really need to take a step back and realize it's called the entertainment industry. What is it for? It's for entertainment. And if people like it and they're entertained, then it was something worth making.
You can make you can make anything.
So speaking of loving sequels, actually, I'll save that. So Ice Age 6. Hey.
You can make anything.
Ice Age.
I haven't watched anything past the first one.
It's okay.
Oh,
that's okay.
That's all
kids
you
love
need.
it, and you know what? They're entertained.
You know what?
That's a great thing.
I watched the third one in the theaters. Actually, I lied.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dinosaur or Meltdown.
I have no idea.
I think it's fourth.
Wasn't it called the Final Countdown? Maybe not.
So yeah, Ice Age 6. Hey, cool. I hope they get the cast back and start.
Dennis Leary, John Leguizamo, Ray Romano, Queen Latifah, Simon Pegg, all the people.
Hell
you
yeah!
know, it's funny. I don't think I've seen any of those movies all the way through, but for some reason I know the cast.
Know the entire cast. Well, we got more Incredibles 3. Hell yes, because I think Incredibles 2 had potential, but it really just wasn't that great.
Craig T. Nelson, do you think he's coming back? Will he be Mr. Incredible? Do you think they should bring back Buddy? Should they bring back, what's his name?
How did he die? Oh, he got sucked into an engine or something?
What's his name?
Sinestro.
No, that's Green Lantern. What the fuck is this guy's name? He's Syndrome.
Oh, Syndrome.
There we go. I had to do it when he flings a vehicle. It's Syndrome.
I wonder where they would go with that.
So
Helen
3.
Parr. What the fuck is that girl's name? I forget.
That's the thing. Is the first movie they did, the Mr. Incredible was bored of being a normal person, whatever, and then that was the whole movie. Second movie they did. The wife, Mrs. Incredible, was bored of being a normal person. They flipped it. They flipped the coin. They didn't do anything that new.
Now it's the kids. It's the logical possession.
No, do something new. I'm not
do you
sure
think
what
they'll make the kids teenagers, and Jack will be the age of like Dash or something? Do you think that would be interesting now? Show them at a different stage in their lives.
Oh yeah, like age up the cast.
I guess the youngest daughter might be like 18, and then like Dash might be like 14, 15, and then
the baby's
Jack
powers
would
are
be like
interesting.
6 or 7.
Doesn't the baby get all the powers like fire, water?
I think in this
powers.
new movie,
He's a waterbender.
if Jack is still a baby and old.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Mix it up, age him a bit.
Exactly.
Like Craig T. Nelson's like fucking old. That's he like you know guys remember? Oh, fuck, I think I bring this up. Craig T. Nelson looks like that picture from Ghostbusters 2. I have to bring this up every time. There's the picture of Vigo the Carpathian in Ghostbusters 2, and it was some other guy who played him, but it looks exactly like Craig T. Nelson.
Really?
Moana 2, I'm excited for that.
You got to look up Craig T. Nelson. That's Craig T.
So
Nelson. Then
Craig
you got to
T.
look
Nelson,
up Vigo
80.
the Carpathian. Look at him. There he is.
Okay, that's Ghostbusters.
That's Ghostbusters 2. That's Vigo the Carpathian.
Is this
Carpathian.
is that a real image of him?
No, it's not him.
No, that's not Vigo.
No, that's Vigo, but that's not
No,
Craig T. Nelson.
I meant the background. Why does it look so fucking
Yeah,
weird?
why is he in fucking Palm Beach,
I was
Florida?
gonna say it. looks all
Universal Studios.
So, we got Shrek 5, we got Ice Age 6, we got Toy Story 5, and Super Mario Bros. Movie 2.
See,
Those last two, I'm excited.
but at the end of the day, be excited for all these because they're not for us at the end of the day, people.
Hey,
Those bottom
Shrek
two
5, Mario 2, right here.
No, but I mean, like, make all these movies you want. At the end of the day, we're not the key demographic.
No, they got to make Toy Story 5 for me. And Super Mario Brothers 2. Honestly, man, Super Mario's brother.
I thought you wouldn't want Toy Story 5.
Super Mario's brothers.
No, Toy Story I love. Shrek is
See,
Shrek I don't understand.
With him and Hollywood is that he only cares about the movies that he wants. Yeah. All these other reboots and remakes can fuck up. But Toy Story 5, they'll suck its dick all day long.
No,
I'm excited. Which one are we all excited for the most? Mine is Shrek 5.
I'm probably most excited.
Mario, I'd say.
I'm most excited for Shrek 5 just because it's the property I haven't seen in the longest.
Maybe
Actually, I just watched Puss in Boots. But.
Honestly, maybe if I watched Shrek, I'd like it a bit more. Like I watched the first two like years ago.
Did you watch the latest Shrek? Latest Puss in Boots movie? Or?
No, I haven't watched like any.
Shrek appears in
amazing.
That.
See, it's hard for me to just get into that. I think that it came
a flashback.
It came out at a point where I was just getting a little bit too old for those movies.
Never too old.
You're
for
still
Mario
watching
Brothers.
Toy Story,
but it's because I watched it at a younger age. When Shrek came out, I was like,
you had to have seen Shrek at some point. It came out in like 2002.
That's why I said no. That's when I watched it. I was like, and I think I liked the first movie. It's just that by the time the third ones were coming out, I was already like a teenager. I just didn't.
What about the other Toy Stories?
Well, when the first one came out, I was 3 or something. It was 96.
Yeah,
and I watched
and
the
other
first
one came out in like 2000.
Yeah, so I watched that.
Then the third one came out long after.
Which but when I was like 18, and then so that was more nostalgic. So
be nostalgic about Shrek. You watched that when you were a kid.
Speaking of Toy Story 5, we're gonna get the army of Buzz Lightyears.
That's fucking cool.
That we saw in Toy Story 2.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like they already did the evil
pissed.
Buzz, pretty much. They already did like the confused confused Buzz.
Oh yeah, wait, was it the second movie that had the evil Buzz? Because I don't remember.
There was 2 Buzz,
and I've never seen second movie.
Zorg,
in forever.
right? I think was the villain.
Was
Zorg?
Yeah,
Zurg. Evil Emperor Zurg, sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance. But no, Zurg was like he was there, but there was also the Buzz who was also like the same Buzz from the first one. where he was like,
right.
confused. He didn't know who the fuck he was. He thought he was like the real Buzz Lightyear. So then I'm confused that now they just keep going with this gimmick that there's always a confused Buzz.
Just make more Toy Story.
So
what is my commentary? More.
So I have two stories that intertwine.
Should I shove this in real quick before they get to there?
But wait.
Shove this in
before they see.
No, it's because before we get to stories, one last thing with movies. Moana is the most watched movie in the last 5 years on Disney Plus. The movie got 80 billion minutes watched, which is the equivalent of watching the film 750 million times.
It's that song. That song.
You got a friend. Oh, it's
There's
the
a light
ocean.
In the sun in the sea. That song, I think, flows some of the best out of it. It's way better than Let It Go. I think that song flows so well musically. It is such a hit, and they knocked it out of the park. It's the biggest song since "Make a Man Out of You" from Mulan, because I think that might be the most.
Oh yeah, and I like the rock songs in that as well.
That's probably a hot take. Frozen 2 songs.
Oh shit.
There's 2 songs.
Into the Unknown can fuck.
Into the Unknown. No, Show Yourself is a much better song. The lyrics and the melody of that song, it's so fucking creative. It's insane. Like that song is better. I'm not saying it's the best Disney song. It's the best Frozen song.
I've never seen Frozen.
I've heard those songs, and I have seen Frozen 2, and I haven't seen Moana. That Moana song to me is still better.
Moana, that movie is so fucking incredible. Like my daughter watched that for years after it came out.
That's funny. I haven't seen Frozen.
We saw Frozen.
No, like the only Disney movie I've seen in the last, that came in the last 20 years, probably, I mean, like, almost 20 years, is probably Beauty and the Beast live action. Besides that,
you did love that movie.
I saw it in theaters. I loved it.
You should watch Frozen.
I own it on Blu-ray too.
Why not? See what all the hype's
watch all
about.
the animated movies. Watch Emperor's New Groove. What a fucking movie. I still wish that got a sequel. Well, it kind of did, but that movie is so good.
Monsters Inc. University, I remember when it came out, I haven't watched it.
Monsters University, really good too.
I saw the first one, it came out in theaters.
Yeah,
I got
that movie.
At the bucket when it came out, I saw it when I was 3. Never seen the other one though.
If we're getting into animated movies, they're so good, and I don't think anybody should ever put an age like, oh, you should be this old for this kind of movie. Those movies are really good, and they're just like nice. Sit down. You don't have to like. I know Up destroys people. Like that destroys lives when people watch Up. They like
Very
cry
sad.
like little bitches.
Oh, it's just like Land for Time. That destroys lives too.
Land Before Time, when the mom dies, pretty sad. Pretty sad.
Yeah,
shit.
I saw it. I don't know.
You know what?
I wasn't really sad.
Before Brandon was born, it's funny. My mom was like, "Well, what do you want to name him?" And the name I kept saying forever was Chomper, which is the little dinosaur in Land Before Time.
Friends for dinner.
And like literally for that whole year of like, I guess it was 97 before you were born, I kept saying Chomper. And then when she told me, I remember she told me it was Brandon. I was pissed.
I should have my nickname.
I love that you thought like you were gonna name him like a dog. Chomper. Yeah, that's exactly what he was thinking. Mom's making me a new dog.
I want to control Brandon.
So we're getting into the world of energy drinks. People like energy drinks. We got Christian over here who has some Monster in the fridge.
I love Red Rain.
I am too fucking scared.
Carbonated beverage.
I love Red Rain energy drinks, but they haven't been available.
Red Rain?
Red Rain was great.
You like Red Bull? What's your favorite? Red Bull?
Monster.
Original Monster, right?
Red Bull is too.
You've got some original Monsters in
Red
there.
Bull is too sweet. So sugary.
So you get less than anything else.
Yeah, it's not right.
Monster drinks scare the shit out of me. They're monsters.
You're scared of the monsters?
Because I watched a video where they like boiled it and it was just black tar. And they compared it to like Pepsi and stuff and it wasn't as bad. But like it was bad. Like it was so
it's
insane.
Like, I think like Coca-Cola cans are like there's this much like pure sugar that you can kind of like extract.
Do you like the big cans or the smaller drink cans? Like
I love the, you know what? I love the Monster cans.
No, I mean like the little Red Bull ones or the big Monster. My voice, Monster.
The big, thick, girthy monsters. I don't usually drink energy drinks.
I love getting these.
The ones I drink
the ones you got to twist it off and like smoke comes out of it like it's like nitrogen.
Yeah.
Like,
do you guys ever drink NOS?
No,
I drink all of them.
What do you mean? I think it makes your car go faster?
Yeah, just right in NOS energy drink. It used to come like in a little fucking bottle that looked like a bottle of NOS from a vehicle.
The one
How
I drink
fast
most
do you go?
is I drink Red Rain and Rockstar.
A mile a minute.
Oh.
See, look, that's what it used to come in. See that bottle?
It looks far less impressive.
No. Fuck, that's the guy I'm going to talk about.
Really?
That's Caffeine Man.
Well, I'll leave him up.
What about Caffeine Man?
Okay, so Caffeine Man just broke the world record for most energy drink cans of different varieties. He has drank and consumed 1,019 different energy drinks and has the cans. I laugh so much because I watched this video and I'm like, this guy gave himself a fucking nickname. Like, he's like, oh, I'm Caffeine Man. I was like, get over yourself, buddy. Like, you drink fucking poison.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at Caffeine Man.
That big can you showed with the Monster drink.
Oh, yeah?
I used to get those
They're amazing.
a couple years ago.
And also,
like when you open it, it sounds like it's fucking made of like, I don't know what, nitrogen or just
exactly
insane.
Feels
You open it, it's like
those bottles on the far
like a
left.
citrus.
See, that's what the NOS bottles used to look like.
the smoke coming from it. That's why I stopped drinking those.
I also had a
No, far left. Up one. See? They used to have like the top that looked like that, and they were all like...
It's weird to think
they look like a bottle of nitrous.
Imagine an energy drink that's not in a can. That's bizarre.
These are the best ones. I had these in most.
Oh, yes. Red Rain.
Oh, I know what Red Rain is.
I love these.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
but so Caffeine Man broke the world record. Now, to think that this man gave himself a nickname, the amount of those things he must fucking drink is insane. He's probably averaging 6 or 7 a day. I'm just taking a guess. Caffeine Man?
Yeah, and I know certain world records are banned because they're not healthy. I'm surprised this one's not.
Well, it's just cans.
I guess if you collect it, it's not like you're drinking it in one go or something.
Yeah.
So I guess it's okay. You're just collecting the cans.
Now,
that's a stupid record. That's a fucking stupid record.
I know there's records,
honestly,
but Caffeine Man's got it.
He has it,
and I saw his video, and he's like, name reveal. I'm like, nobody gives a fuck.
Oh, that's a great point. He's just buying them. He doesn't have to drink them.
Oh,
right? He probably just has them full canned.
Yeah, but he drinks them. Look at him.
Look at those eyes. Of course he's
look at him. He's Caffeine Man. Also, I needed to bring it. I wanted to bring up this story because it intersects with another story. There was a semi truck that spilt over thousands of energy drink cans on the road. God. Now that seems like a job for who? Caffeine Man.
To look it all up, right? They're all spilled.
I don't think they bust open. From the picture, it fell over, and there was just like thousands of energy drink cans on the ground.
That's the thing is like once you get one can, you can move fast enough to collect the next can, and they can never stop you. Steal all the cans.
Like what happens at that? Like I think what happened was I think there was a van that spilt over with toilet paper, and people started taking it, and then people were like, "Nope, you're gonna get arrested for that." Like, I think it's also like one of those things, like, let's say, like in the movies, for some reason, like a van hits another van and then money goes flying everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
If you pick up any of those bills, you can be liable.
God. Look at the monster drinks.
Oh Look at that.
There's so many.
Oh, wait, that's the picture. That's the one up top. The very first one.
The one
Look at those.
Look at that looks like
cans of corn.
That looks like a job for Caffeine Man.
That's a total truck. What happened?
Yeah.
Whoa. How did you crash? It's like he turned around or something.
Caffeine Man fucking used his powers 100%, blasted right through.
Oh, damn.
Holy Christian, you want to get lit? Why is it just too holy shit. Prime!
This happens a lot.
Oh.
Who's spilling these trucks?
Who's spilling them? You make it sound like it's a drink.
That's funny. That's what I typed in.
Hey, wait, are these not in boxes?
They would be maybe. I
guess
they're in shitty boxes. I
feel like the way
boxes.
they're pouring out, it looks like they're just like stacked on top of each other.
No, it's just that when that box. Not actually like the Pepsi box, the box of Dr. Pepper Zero. If that hits any type on the side, it's gonna bust open. All the drinks will come out. A lot are on pallets in there, and then they're like just in the things. So yeah, they're all busting.
I don't even know what I'm saying. Honestly,
now. On the topic of things busting on the topic of things like escaping, okay? I want to know how scared you would be. Now I wish I could be Ryan McKnight right now. We might film a Ryan McKnight say, hold on. Yeah. I still got the shit in the car. Okay, but 43 monkeys escaped from the South Carolina Zoo. And they were urging people, please stay inside. Now, how are you feeling? Breaking news.
I love
please stay indoors. Planet of the Apes.
40 monkeys have escaped a research facility in a mass breakout.
Oh, I heard of this.
Oh, that's
so there they are.
I've heard of this. It's a picture of Planet of the Apes. I've heard of this. We've
bad.
seen the warnings.
That's badass.
Where's the,
honestly.
look at them posing. Like, fuck.
You make it seem like this is the actual monkeys. This.
No way.
It's not.
No, these are the monkeys.
I was saying it's pretty badass.
Can you imagine?
They look so serious and like
That's so real.
intelligent.
And they took a picture to warn us.
They're all
Past
posing.
the monkeys.
Yeah, I don't know if that's real. But yeah, no, that's funny. Like, I love all the memes with this shit.
Yeah. So
It's happening.
monkeys escaped. Now that's terrifying. Monkeys are fucking scary.
Chimpanzees are terrifying.
Yeah, they're monkeys.
Yeah.
Like that's what monkeys are. Chimps. They are dangerous,
Well,
rabid animals.
There's like monkeys and chimpanzees and there's like gorilla, right? It's different types of
Aren't monkeys chimps?
Well, I know that they're all aren't they? They're all
The
monkeys,
actual
right?
monkeys.
No,
they're
all monkeys.
adorable little monkeys.
No, there's different types of monkeys. The monkeys,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they can still fuck.
there's the monkeys that hold. No, there's the monkeys that are like actual monkeys. They hold banana hand all the time. You know, like the famous banana monkey, whatever.
I don't know about that. What are you talking about?
And then they have like
It was really funny to just hear this conversation. They just go, the famous monkey.
and then they have a
Banana
chimp,
monkey.
the vicious monkeys, and they have a
Yeah,
grizzly.
chimpanzees are scary. If
wait.
there was-
Yeah, they're not all. I fucked up. They're
Well-
not all monkeys aren't chimps, but yeah, there is like chimps are monkeys.
Yeah, I was so confused. Like, wait, because
yeah, all
Yeah.
chimps are monkeys.
Yeah, not
But
all
it's-
monkeys
yeah.
are chimps, but all chimps are monkeys.
I don't
I
So, yeah.
remember studying that in university, just the whole fucking branch of human
You
evolution.
made it sound like you were studying evolution denying.
No,
There's a whole class of how to deny evolution.
people were like bold and strong standing up. You can't like this.
Okay, so this is kind of random, but I
Random.
random. I don't know if I can. I want to capture this on my audio, so the people at home can listen to this as well. This is the new audio. I don't want you guys to think about this. It's a Spider-Man intro, but it's kind of interlaced with hip hop, modern hip hop.
Just save that video, then add the sound in later.
You expect too much of me.
I do.
I'll try blast it. It's connected with the 1960s song.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Honestly, this sounds like something they would have made in the 80s and 90s to feel cool. Holy fuck, that's what it says. I didn't read that.
So people are saying the lyrics are a little cringy, but hey, 1960s homage. I like that.
I'm not the biggest fan.
Like
I think
that
you could've made
sounds like
better.
that sounds like something they would have done like at the end of Friday the 13th, where they would have had to be a and here it comes. It's Jason Voorhees. He's got his knife and he's trying to kill kids. You know, like weird shit like that. But I don't know how I
ready
feel
to
about
hate,
that.
but kind of dope, to be honest. I'm reading Twitter comments. It sounds really good, but I truly wish I didn't hate the animation style. True. Intro is kind of fire people. Absolutely not. Ooh, almost as catchy as Spectacular. I don't know what that is. But hey, I guess it's kind of positive, a little negative. I think it's probably not going to beat just straight up guitar riffs from the 90s, but it gets close.
I feel like if you're just gonna do this really seems like they're trying to make a 90s Spider-Man. Just remake 90s Spider-Man. Stop
Wait,
it.
actually, I have
I know,
to
right?
completely support 90s. The music was written by Joe Perry, Aerosmith.
Hell yeah, it was.
No.
They even have a reference where he becomes Joe Perry in the show.
And the lizard was
Yeah,
voiced
that's
by Rob Zombie.
Oh,
I'm never gonna find it.
Peter,
am I?
he was not. Joe Perry was not Peter Parker.
no, was he
Spell it.
Steven Tyler? I thought it was Steven
Wait,
Tyler.
There it
you're
is.
just writing Peter Parker.
Yeah,
Aerosmith.
Because like he
What?
has the Venom suit. And he's like, let's do something cool, and that goes. Wow, wow, wow.
No. He says I want to be that guy from Aerosmith.
Oh yeah. Then Aerosmith costume comes out.
Yeah.
So hey,
Give me your best
sweet.
J. Jonah Parker.
J. Jonah Parker.
Yeah,
Who's
you know
that?
how he says Parker. J. Jonah.
Oh,
Never ready for this. Stuff.
Yeah,
I threw it
that's
off the
why I
spot.
do it. Don't be ready. Just do it. Try it. That's what makes us laugh.
Honestly, can't even like piss me off.
Parker. You son of a bitch. At least try it.
Parker.
See, you want to try it so bad.
I don't
You're
really
over
know
there
what he
seething.
sounds like.
Brandon, hurry up. Go sit. I'm gonna. Okay,
Fuck yeah. Oh,
Brandon, go sit quick. I've got to ask you something. Hurry. Don't spill. You're drunk. Okay, now give me your best J. Jonah Jameson Parker. He's an artiste. Like, J. Jonah Jameson. He says, Parker.
It
Get in here.
sounds a little different.
Parker. Wait, I sound too high pitch.
Sound like
Park. Why do I sound so high when I say it? Like not high, but high pitch. I mean, like Parker. I hear it.
I could bring it up, but the
Parker.
audio's not being
It's not that
captured.
big of a
so-
deal.
Parker.
I just wanted somebody to try it. Okay, so the largest cock in the world, okay? The largest cock in the world was erected in Philippines, okay? So They were trying to. I was reading this article, and they were trying to steer so clear from saying cock because it was a giant rooster that was built. But they were like, "Oh, biggest giant chicken building."
I see.
And it was 114 feet and 7 inches tall. A big cock. They erected a huge cock in the Philippines.
What? A chicken building?
Yeah, it was a rooster, a huge rooster building.
Statue?
They wrote building.
Oh wait, is it a human or an animal?
No, it's.
Wait, what?
You really thought it was a big penis? No, it's a big rooster.
Oh, that's not a penis.
No, Philippines rooster building.
I thought you were talking about whatever we call it.
Big, largest chicken.
Oh, damn.
There it is.
Hold on.
Look at it. World's largest building shaped like a chicken. See?
That's fucking
Parker, I know
cool.
you.
They were evading the word cock. This was all just a big innuendo that the Philippines has the biggest cock. And honestly, that's way better.
So
that's great advertisement.
they kept saying rooster all the time, right?
Yeah.
Well, they were writing chicken building. Like, come on, at least say rooster. Like, at least give it its
can
fucking
imagine
thing. It's
this
a big
with-
cock.
Philippines has the world's largest cock-shaped building. Here's all about it.
See, but they just say the largest cock building.
I do want to
So-
mention that the Jets right now are 14-1. It's fucking insane. I never thought that the team would start off like this.
The first team in history to win 14 or 15.
So yeah, the Jets are doing something legendary. The Jets are a hockey sports game.
Yeah.
Team
You can tell I don't watch it.
game.
It's a very popular. Well, it's as I don't know. We'll just be talking about.
Yeah, why are we letting you lead this? You know the least about sports.
The Jets are the first team in NHL history to go 14-1. So they're officially the best start to a season.
They're very mighty right now, honestly.
Yeah, but technically the team that beat them would be better, right?
No, see, that's what's funny about that game, which is such bullshit. It's like they played them and they just like, okay, the Jets, the first game when they play back home, it's always like they're always tired. I don't know what it is. It's just been a thing for years. And so at first period, holy fuck, they went down 4-0. And then they fucking turned it on. And then it was like,
But then why weren't they tired all the other performances?
Because they've been home for a bit.
no, some of those first games back home, they are a bit slower and
Sounds
somehow
like
they win.
excuses.
Well, no, like when it beat
Well, I mean,
Colorado.
they're 14-1, like
when
they
beat
find a way to
Colorado,
win.
They were tired, but they still won. But now today they're like back now.
Okay, but then they shouldn't have lost.
Well, they
won
made
every time.
it like
I would just
5-4
say
before
Toronto's
they
probably better at this point, right? They beat them. They beat them, right?
Oh yeah, here's the thing. Here's Ridley's actual quote. I don't fucking believe that bullshit. Shut up and go make another movie. So throw that in there. Ridley's gonna Ridley. I got some other things. So this is something that Brandon knows more about than I do, but there is a Hello Neighbor movie in the works.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Tyler McIntyre is going to be writing the script.
Fuck yeah.
And it has an interesting premise.
You made it sound like you know who Tyler McIntyre
I love the
is.
first game. I watched gameplay.
It's a popular game.
I watched gameplay a couple years ago. I finally played this year, and I loved it. Honestly,
It was a cool little thing.
love
Like, I don't know, is there's a bit of a loose story going on, right? Like about how he killed his
like-
wife or something.
it's
you
like
guys have to play. Oh my god, it might be the best
So
game of all
what's
time.
the basic premise?
Holy fuck, that's a big claim. Best game of all
I
time.
loved it. Honestly, oh my god, I was playing all night, all day. It's just addicting. I don't know.
So what's the basic
Just a
premise
dick
of the
thing.
game? Like, it's like
I was playing all day, all night.
you
Just
got
a
to
dick
get into
thing.
this guy's house. to do
you have
something,
to do stuff in the house, and you
can't
have
let him
to
catch
get
you.
around them. You can't catch you.
Yeah, so that's the basic premise.
But
So
it's so unique. The game. It's probably the most unique game I've ever
you got to
seen.
get somebody whimsical as the main actor for this guy.
Christian. It's a game.
John
where,
Goodman.
it's a
Christian
game.
will play him.
It's a game where you have to use your imagination.
Make John Goodman him. He can be comedic and very serious.
No,
Imagine
no.
him in 10 Cloverfield Lane.
You know who play him? The person who plays Joe and J. Jameson, right?
Oh, you could.
Yeah, he
like,
has
I'm-
to put on a little bit of weight
I don't know.
Uh,
because he's ripped right now.
Is he?
so that's all I got for now.
I think we're an hour and 5
So yeah,
minutes.
Ripley's been. That's not his name. Ridley. We just keep fucking alien. Ridley. For what I have to say about this, Ridley fucking. He's just probably pissed because he's like, I've made so many fucking sequels
know.
and remakes and reboots and fucking everything. He's
Look,
the king of it. He's making
Ridley
Gladiator
Scott
2.
is officially one of my favorite directors now. This is in response because his comment was so negatively taken that it's like, yeah, obviously even Ridley, who, his movies are off and on, even he's like a hero now just for saying that.
But I don't understand. Like, Quinten has said what everybody has been saying.
Yeah.
Everybody has always said, "Oh, we're sick of remakes and reboots," and that's just. I thought that was the general consensus.
I think it's more because of how it was presented. It was presented like he's not going to see Dune 2 and Dune 1 just because he saw Dune in the 80s. And no, they're different movies.
I know, but
One's way better.
I feel like out of everybody who says like reboots and remakes suck, he's the one actually practicing what he's preaching.
Yeah, like he
tries to be very creative.
What about the astronauts?
It's true. It's the lost.
Thanks for watching.
It's time. Come on, astronaut time.
But I don't know how long we've been going for. Wait, do we got anything else?
We got to wrap it up. We're as tired as.
Oh wait! Candyman.
No.
Oh yes, we have to give our. We have been watching Tony Todd ever since we were young lads, and we have to pay respect because not only was Tony Todd the man of candy, he was one of the best performances in a horror movie. That motherfucker put bees in his mouth and had them.
Yeah. Oh yes, that was very.
He was also in Wishmaster.
There were like bees that didn't have the stinger or whatever, right? It was that's disgusting. That's crazy.
He was Wishmaster, remember? I remember the Wishmaster 2 or 3.
Thing to do.
Like literally every horror actor was in that movie.
Apparently, he was the voice actor in a more recent movie. Does anybody know what it was?
I remember him.
I know he's in Venom.
Yeah, he voiced Venom.
Oh yes,
Final
Venom,
Destination
right?
too.
Yeah.
He was in the Final Destination movies. He was also in the movie Hatchet. He played in the Hatchet movies. He was the
We need a
Reverend
moment. We need a
Zombie.
moment of silence for him. Okay,
Wait, was hold
Christian
on.
doesn't know what that is.
Was Tony Todd 6'5"?
Look
I
at
saw
his
someone say that he was
height.
6'5", and I was like, "There's no way he's that tall." It makes sense, but
He's tall as fuck.
I almost got the same thing.
Always got a right in feet. Yeah.
Okay, come on. Let's do a moment of silence.
6'5".
damn, holy shit!
There was a movie he was in where he just had these glasses and he wore like a fancy sweater.
Really?
What's that picture of Christian?
And I can't remember what it is, but I know him. Tony Todd has been Hatchet. He's the voice of Venom. He's been in the Final Destination movies. He was
Wishmaster.
He was recently, he was in Wishmaster. He was recently in the newest Candyman movie. When he popped up, that was, I popped. I was elated. I was so overjoyed.
Watching that movie, I fucking hated it because now that I know that he's 6'5", like that's Candyman. Holy shit, 6'5", this tall fucking Candyman. Like holy shit, that's terrifying. And then not just that, the voice. When you hear his voice, I think you hear it for a little bit in that new movie.
Night of the Living Dead too.
Oh, that's right. Was that a remake? Right?
No, 1990.
No,
that's a remake.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's pretty old then. Okay.
So he was in pretty much all the Candyman. Oh, he was in The Crow, apparently.
That's what he was in. Okay.
Transformers too.
That's where, like, if you look up Tony Todd and The Crow, I bet he has these little glasses. And he's
Transformers
like
2009 he was in too.
Yeah, so he's done a lot. He had this very iconic, amazing voice. It's very similar to Mufasa.
I like that.
So he died exactly like, no, not
almost a month before he turned 70.
Yeah, he almost made it to 70.
Okay, so moment silence, please.
It'll probably get cut out by accident.
Yeah, he puts it through that program that cuts silences.
No.
So you can hum. We can all hum.
Well, Christian doesn't know what that is, so we won't do it, I guess.
Yeah, we tried to do a moment of silence one time. We're like a moment of silence, and Christian just kept talking. Me and Bram were like,
Christian kept laughing, I think.
Only fuck we did. No, he didn't. He couldn't stop laughing.
Legendary actor.
Nia DaCosta's fucking Candyman, when he showed up at the end as, what's his name? It's Daniel something? Daniel LeBeau? Daniel something like that. When he showed up at the end, amazing pop from me. Like, it was such a cool fucking thing.
Oh, yes, and the recent Candyman. It's like, hell.
Who can do his voice? Hell.
Yeah, it's amazing. Him in the parking lot.
Yeah, the parking lot is selling.
Cool stuff. So,
I wish we could have got to those fucking astronauts. But as always, we're going to be back next week. There's always a chance to tell you about these astronauts. And it's been a great time spending another, hour and a bit with you, less than an hour. Who knows what this is going to get edited down to. But thank you for coming. As always, I've been Big Budge. You can find me at twitch.tv/Big Budge, as well as I appear on John's on YouTube channel. There's the TikTok at EmptyMinds4B, as well as we got Mini Minds. Mini Minds coming at you with brand new videos. So thank you.
Subscribing like Mini Minds. You can find me on John Odd's Twitch John Odd's twitching.
The camera's there.
That's true. I'm looking over it. That's where it's a habit. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at
You can find me on.
you can find me on Twitch as John Odds, on YouTube as Film Tyrant. I'm also on Mini Minds. Go subscribe. Link in the description below. Subscribe and like.
You can find me on Twitter, Bobbity18.
Twitter.
Yeah. Okay, his drink's definitely hitting me. No, you can find me on Twitch, Bobbity18.
Yeah.
And at X videos.
That's right.
No, Kick. No, Kick.
That
Kick your radical views. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck you. He said fuck you. He hated whatever you had to say. What do you have to say? Come on.
remember when Joe Rogan and Elon Musk were talking about X videos?
Were they? I never caught the full.
Yeah, Elon Musk is like, yeah, you can do anything on X videos.
Oh wow.
Like,
Okay.
He had to have known. He had to have known that that's the fucking sex site. Like, he's Elon Musk. He watches porn.
He's seen it.
Look at him. You know that guy watches porn.
Looking at him. Yeah, I mean, it's wild stuff. Elon Musk.
Porn?
You think he'll buy that site next?
I've never seen it.
Porn's wild stuff. Anal.
I've only heard.
Make sure you like and subscribe, Mini Minds.
Yeah, like and
Do it.
subscribe to X videos.